Bro, you won't believe what just happened because this is the most insane HOA. Karen's story of my life, so picture this. I'm in my garage workshop on a quiet Sunday fixing up an old motorcycle, enjoying my peace when I notice my neighbor Karen standing. At the edge of my driveway, arms crossed, tapping her foot. I already knew this woman was trouble because ever since I moved into this HOA neighborhood, she's been complaining about my tools being too loud, about my car being too old, even about my lawn not being green enough. But that day, she took it to the next level. I step inside for a glass of water, and when I come back out, I find her SUV literally parked inside my workshop like she owned the place. She had moved my stuff aside and parked in there without a single word, so I knock on her door like, "Hey, Karen, what's going on?" And she goes, "Oh, well, I needed the shade. My car shouldn't be sitting in the sun. You should be thankful I'm trusting your little garage to keep my luxury vehicle safe." I was stunned. I told her she couldn't. Just use my property. And she smirked and said, "HOA rules, state community cooperation," which was absolute nonsense. Then she threatened to report me for harassment if I moved her car. Now at this point I could have lost it, but instead I got creative. I locked the garage down, called up my buddy who's a welder, and together we sealed that entire garage door shut with thick metal welds like Fort Knox. And then here's the best part: I packed my bags and left for a full week's vacation out of state. When I came back, the neighborhood was buzzing. Apparently Karen had called the HOA, had called the cops, even had a tow truck come out, but nobody could access the garage because it was welded shut tight. Her SUV had been trapped inside for days in the middle of summer with the heat cooking it up like an oven, and the stench of spoiled groceries she had left in the back was unbearable. The HOA president finally told her it was her own fault for trespassing, and even the police said it was a civil matter. She humiliated herself in front of the entire block, screaming, crying, demanding I pay damages. But the moment I cut the welds and opened the door, the sight of her sweaty, moldy SUV was pure justice. The whole street was laughing, and she hasn't dared step foot near my property since. And all I said to her was simple: "Next time, Karen, remember this is my workshop, not your free parking garage." So yeah, revenge served ice cold, and trust me if you love savage HOA and Karen justice stories like this, then hit that subscribe button right now, because I've got even crazier ones coming and you do not want to miss them.